say to me, your jeans don't fit.
Welcome back to the third episode of this program called About Something Everything. As you know, we talk about the everything surrounds of the Sustainable Development Goals. This time, we're going to cover the goal number 5, gender equality. I'm not stay to cover because in this episode I'm going to divide of the guests Dulce, Fatima, and Amairani. First of all, let's start with the explanation of what we talking about. Goal 5. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Talk about the knowing gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but it's one of the essential foundations of bullying and peaceful respiration and sustainable world. Some progress was being made in the recent decades. More girls are in the school and fewer kids are begging the forced early marriage. More women as they are returning parliament and the leadership positions allows how begging reform to promote the gender equality, but it also speaks to how gender equality affects today its number of areas.
For example, the activities in which women are involved become too unequal, doing more work for less pay. Although there have already been improvements in this area, inequality is still very noticeable. That is why it's important to continue to fight for it. On the other hand, it is also very important to talk about feminicide, any murder in which the victim is a woman, regardless of the gender of the perpetrator, of his or her motives. Feminicide is the most extreme manifestation of abuse and violence by the men against women. This situation confirms the data previously calculated by organizations and institutes. 10 women are murdered every day in the country. For this reason, one of the targets of this goal is end all forms of discrimination against all women and girls everywhere and eliminate all forms of violence against women and girls in the public and private spheres, including trafficking and sexual and other forms of exploitation.
Now that they know this information, we are going to take a break and the moment will come to back you. Don't go away and make yourself comfortable for what is coming. This is about something everything.
You don't feel pretty and it's hard to miss. I wish that you could see my point of view.
This time we will come to find calling the Stoning of Soraya M. Written by the writer by Sirius Norwestern, winner of several awards for all the workout participants.
That's right, as you already mentioned, this is a 2009 film based on Straven's and original writing published in the 1990 by the French-Orient journalist Fredon Sahebjan. It tells the cruel story of Soraya Manucheri. This is a film that tells us about extremely unjust, merciless case that a woman lives through. It shows us how some places around the world they are still driven by the extremely macho thinking of decision-making a woman. We can see and realize how far the erroneous thinking of how people about this case could go, and how the lack of capacity of the almost non-existing authorities leads to the development of this crime.
Traditional lifestyle in which women are partly imprisoned and how they don't even have freedom over them. It shows us how they have to follow rules imposed via complete misogynistic society, and if some were to have a little common sense and ignore such rules, the world be really punished. It shows us how ignorance blinds people to what is right and what could have very serious consequences. They take absolutely no account of any ideas or opinions of women and of expressing themselves. They are punished. Wrongly involving religious fanaticism, here was a big mistake. Unfortunately, there are still places like this in Mexico where girls are forced to marry at the age of 13. I was a tribe of the machidates and the people around town serve.
The end of this part. Thank you for listening. We are going to go.
And you're looking down and you don't wanna dance. I know you love to dance. You never stop giving half.
Now have to really start reflecting on the amount of violence and degrading inequality that exists today. We have to know what are up against to order and destroy. We have to unite and fight realize we're not a fight because are women. Well, this is the part to conclude this chapter. What you think over having listened to and to guess for today, having joined us. As you always know, openly recommended to watch this film. Today's last recommendation is about Kalen. We are the granddaughters of the witches who can't burn. It talks about the important female empowerment. Also, it's the song Perfect Now in the background. In the case you ever have feeling dissatisfaction, would help to you refine the perfect self-imaging and concept of yourself. Let's hope you haven't done yet. About it, something, everything. See you soon.
Just keep your head up, love, keep your head up. Don't hide away, don't ever change. Keep your head